Welcome once again to our lesson on differentiation. We are going to look at the quotient rule. The quotient rule. So, with the quotient rule, when I have a function like, let's say y is equal to u on v, where u and v are functions expressed in terms of x. Okay, so with the quotient rule, let's say I have a function, okay, y is equal to where I have one function as a numerator and then another one as what? As a denominator. Two functions, alright? One as a numerator, one as a denominator. Okay, and they are all expressed in terms of x. Where you say u and v are functions expressed in terms of x. Then this is how I'm going to what? I'm going to write I'm going to differentiate what? The two functions. Okay, so my dy on the x is equal to, what I'm going to do is to differentiate the function at the numerator, alright, and then I'll multiply by the function at the denominator. So I'll differentiate this and maintain this. So I'll multiply the denominator by the differentiation of the numerator in terms of x. Alright, so differentiate this, multiply by this. Differentiate, multiply by minus. Then what you have to do is also differentiate the denominator, multiply by the numerator. So when I maintain the numerator and I'll differentiate what? The denominator in terms of it. When I'm done, then I'll take the denominator and square it. Okay, so this is how your quotient rule is. Okay, differentiate the top, the numerator, multiply by the denominator, minus differentiate the denominator, multiply by what? The numerator, and then you square the denominator. Okay, so we are going to give example and then we solve on that. All right. Okay, so let's look at these two questions here. Differentiate the following with respect to x. Y is equal to 2x minus 5 all divided by x plus 7, and then dy is equal to x squared minus 1 all divided by 2x squared plus 1. So you can see that these two, this function here is what? One function divided by another function, alright? And here is another function also divided by the other one. So when you get two functions like that, okay, one as a numerator, one as a denominator, then what you are going to use is what? Is the quotient rule. Alright. So we are going to solve. We have a y to be equal to 2x minus 5 all divided by x plus 7. Okay. So what you say is that you let from our formula using the quotient rule, we say that what? Dy on the x is equal to what? We have v du dx minus what? Minus u dv dx all over v squared. Okay, so this is our formula that we are going to use. Okay, so what we are going to say is that you let the numerator be equal to u, let the denominator be equal to what? Let the denominator be equal to our v. Okay, so let u to be equal to 2x minus 5 and v to be equal to x plus 7. Okay, if that is the case, when you differentiate u, the u on with respect to x, okay, that will be 2. Alright, and when I differentiate v, the v on the x, that will give me 1. Alright, so after I've gotten this, then I'll say that my dy on the x is equal to, you say, what do? You say, first of all, differentiate the numerator here and multiply by the denominator, and that is what you are seeing here. We differentiate the top, multiply by the down. So differentiate the top. So what is the differentiation of the denominator? 2. multiply by the denominator 7 minus, then differentiate the denominator, it will give us 1. Then multiply by the numerator, okay, 2x minus 5, all divided by the denominator x plus 7 all squared. All right, so even if you know this approach, there is no need of memorizing all these formulas, okay? But what you have to understand, the quotient rule, differentiate the numerator first, multiply by the denominator, minus differentiate the denominator, multiply by what? By the numerator, then you square the denominator. All right, that is the quotient rule. So here, what are we going to have? We'll have 2 times x will give us what? 2x. 2 times 7 will give us 14. Then minus 1 times 2s, 2s. Minus 1 times minus 5 will give us positive 5. Okay, all divided by s plus 7 all squared. All right, so 2 times s will give us 2s, 2 7 14, minus 1 times 2s, minus 2s, minus 1 times minus 5 plus 5. Okay, so we can conclude our answer here that our dy on our dx is equal to what? 2s plus 2s minus 2s will give us what? 0. And then 14 plus 5 will give us what? Will give us 19. So we have 19 to be divided by s plus 7 all squared. So 19 divided by s plus 7 all squared. So that is our answer, okay, for the differentiation of 2s minus 5 all over s plus 7. All right. So let's go to the b. The b. So with the b, we have y to be equal to s squared minus 1 all divided by 2s squared plus 1. Okay. So with the quotient rule, our dy on the x, okay, we are saying that the quotient rule, differentiate the numerator first, okay, then you multiply by what? By the denominator, going by this formula. Okay, so when you differentiate the numerator, what are we going to get? 2s will give us what? 2x minus 1. Okay, so 2 minus 1 will be 1. So the differentiation of s squared minus 1 is 2x. All right, this is 0. Then we multiply by the denominator, that will give us 2s squared plus 1 minus, okay, then you differentiate the denominator, then you multiply by what? Multiply by the numerator. So 2 times 2 give us what? 4. So that is 4x. So the differentiating of 2s squared plus 1 is 4x. Then I multiply by the numerator, that is s squared minus 1. All divided by 2s squared plus 1 all squared. See, it's simple. So simple. So simple. So that is the differentiating of the quotient rule. So our dy on the x is going to be 2x times 2s squared will give us what? 4s cubed. And then 2s times 1 will give us what? 2x. Alright, and then minus 4s times s squared will give us what? Minus 4x cubed. Alright, and then minus 4x minus 1 give us plus 4x. Plus 4x. All divided by 2s squared plus 1 all squared. So this is what we are going to have. After that, we simplify it and get our answer. All right, so our dy on the x is going to be 4x cubed minus 4x cubed is 0. 2x plus 4x will give us what? 6x, all divided by 2s squared plus 1 all squared. 2s squared plus 1 all squared. So this is the differentiation of s squared minus 1 all divided by 2s squared plus 1. 6x all over 2x squared plus 1 all squared. Alright, so this is so simple. I know I will see you again in our next lesson. Make sure to go through the playlist and get a lot of work or topics taught for your understanding. Bye bye.